to go harder on the brakes here, or sorry, earlier, and we mess it up on the final lap. See if we can squeeze around the outside here, the inside line of turn 1, and we just get bullied off. Yeah, we're really closing up here. No! Like between 2 gears there. And okay, that just was unexpected. We're going to be racing the Cagiva of John Kaczynski here. Sorry if I butchered that name. But yeah, admittedly this bike isn't one which I've ridden in any racing game really. So I think this game is the first one to have the Cagiva, for me at least. I'm not sure if this was in any of the ride games, but yeah, it's a very nice looking 500cc two-stroke if I do say so myself, and it had many notable riders racing for this team at least once in their career. As very rude Gary McCoy just goes into the back of us there. Oh, sorry, was that Luca Cadalora? Either way, we're just, we're trying to do an intro here and we'll get off the racing line. You have riders like Alex Barros, Eddie Lawson, obviously John Kaczynski here, Randy Mamola, all riding for this team. So it's definitely a very noteworthy team here. And a very nice looking bike indeed. Now you're probably wondering, why am I not racing at Paul Ricard? Well, for those of you who are keen-eyed, you will know that the French Grand Prix, especially in the 90s, was split between Paul Ricard and the Le Mans Bugatti circuit. And, obviously the World Championship went on to use the Le Mans Bugatti circuit to this day for the French Grand Prix, which, I can't say is a bad choice because this is a very fun circuit. But yeah, especially in the 90s, the Le Mans Bugatti circuit was used in tandem with Paul Ricard. Paul Ricard being used towards the late 90s, early 2000s before they came back to Le Mans. Yeah, I'm not too sure on the details, but I know that they juggled the tracks. Okay, we're here at the back of the grid at the Le Mans Bugatti circuit, waiting for these red lights. Okay, and the 500cc French Grand Prix is underway as we go down through the gears, heading towards this very iconic turn 1 of the Le Mans circuit, which is this part of the track is shared with the endurance layout of the track, and yeah, the AI can be a bit tentative with their decision to crash with you on these opening laps, so we have to wait for these sort of intermittent periods between corners to get the overtaking done, especially on these opening laps, as we find ourselves alongside a Yamaha and two Yamahas and a Suzuki. Okay, but we're well within the top 10 here, which is sort of where we want to be for this battle. Okay, down the inside of 2 Yamahas there. Second gear. I was debating on whether to go down into first, but I ended up doing so. And we bogged down in third gear there. We didn't get the timing quite right. Yeah, as we find ourselves behind the Yamaha of Luca Cadalora. See if he can take us along to the leading pack here. Coming around this corner, we can use the camber in the road to our advantage to get the bike sort of turned in there. Okay, first gear for this last few corners. We really want to be careful with the track limits, as they will mess up our race. Hopefully I didn't just jinx the outcome of this race as we come down to complete the first lap of this race. Early on the brakes here, and we're down very marginally behind the Yamaha there. Not the best choice of gears, I will admit, but the best thing for us to do is to try and stick with Luca Cadalora here, as we're not doing a very good job of that either. But let's come down into this, under the Tito gantry, into this hairpin here, as the line is a little bit better than the previous corner. Okay, the double apex hairpin. You can see the camber in the road there as it just falls away from you in the entry and the exit of that corner. So throttle and brake are key elements to the success of that corner. So coming down into this chicane here, we want to be in second gear for that really. Get the bike slowed down as much as possible. Okay, second gear. Again, we're wide, but we can use the sort of banking in that road to be a bit more cheeky on the throttle there. Okay, let's come around these last few corners here. Watch the racing line. Okay, revs are decent. We're in the slipstream. We're under half a second away from the leading pack there, so it's looking decent. Fourth gear there. Okay, get it nice and turned in for the chicane. Nice and close to the curb there with a little bit of play on the exit. That was a definitely more better than that last lap of that corner. Okay, first gear here. I think this is a little bit more tighter, but the exit is way more forgiving. Oh my goodness. And as you can see, that's how much that corner is unforgiving. I was just a little bit later on the brakes and it just almost threw me off the bike there. Right, let's come round this chicane. We will pick up a track limits penalty, or warning, sorry. But that's alright, I will take that. Because we now find ourselves behind the Yamaha here. Much closer actually. As you can see, Kenny Roberts in that Suzuki just flying away in P1 there. See if we can change that at least. Okay, we're right in the slipstream here. Let's go through the gears. Hopefully we can make a move on the Yamaha here. Okay, sixth gear. I don't think the inside was the best call. It will be for this corner though. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're all over the place. Maybe that wasn't the best call. Can we stick it round the outside? No. No, we don't have the drive, but maybe for the switchback. He's giving us a really good race here. Okay, let's get it slowed down. He goes into the back of us here as he's challenging for the switchback on the inside. I don't know what he's doing there. Okay, let's heavy braking here. Second, good try first gear as we come back up to the Cagiva teammate of Eddie Lawson there. And as you can see, his bike is a little bit different than ours. That's because he is riding a different model of the same bike. Okay, second gear here, get it really nice and slowed down. We want to find the best line for that chicane, as corner entry speed is crucial for that corner here. Okay, let's come round. And I am a little bit weaker on these set of corners here. Namely in the namely carrying the speed around. Okay, I'm going to try second gear for the corner exit. I don't know if that was better or worse, but we find ourselves in a healthy 5th position here as we come down start and finish straight. Revving all the way out into the top of that 6th gear there. So we get the bike nice and slowed down for the chicane. Okay, stamp on the power. Let's go. Okay, very nice. Nice and clean through there. Not so much on the exit, but we'll ignore that. Okay, tyre health could be a little bit better, but considering we are past the 50% mark of this race, I would say the right part of that tyre is definitely showing its age there. Namely here, we have to be a lot more careful on that side of the tyre because the direction of that corner. Right, come on, slipstream time. Let's try and catch up under braking here. Leave it in 5th. Get the bike nice and slowed down. 2nd gear. Carry the speed. We lose a bit of time, but I don't know. I think it's decent. Use the banking to flip the bike around. Okay. Power. Okay, 1st gear. Let's be careful here. Mind the tyres. Find the power, giving it a good wheelie for measure. Okay, now in the slipstream. See if we can make a move happen here into the chicane. Okay, heavy on the brakes. I'll leave it in 2nd gear. I wasn't going to send it up the inside there. I'm too cautious. However, we are making up time on the exit. Again, we're wheeling all over the place. Okay, I found 1st gear there to be a decent device for the drive out of the corner as we send it down the inside of Eddie Lawson, but we end up going wide. Let's see if he returns the position back to himself. Okay, this is a decent battle here. And he's still with us. Have to give him that space. As we keep it round the outside though, and we get a better drive. Subsequently also the slipstream with the bikes ahead. Okay, 2nd gear. Let's get this nice and turned in. Okay, that was a lot better. Again, carry that speed through this corner. Okay, we're behind 2 of the Hondas here. And subsequently we are behind 3 world champions here, so we got our work cut out for us. As we come to start the final lap of the 500cc French Grand Prix, as we fly past the Honda of Alex Crivier, and we're challenging for that 2nd place. Valentino Rossi will try and steal that from him as we come into this corner here. Alex Crivier challenging for that podium position, and he really wants that back. Again, we're on the weaker part of the tyre here, so we have to be mindful of the grip. We go a bit wide, which leaves the door open for Alex Crivier as he challenges for that. Oh, we are wide. We are wide. And he goes back through. Cagiva also looking for that as well. See if we can take this podium position back down here. We are deeper on the brakes, but he finds the switchback. Who gets the better driver? It's a drag race down to the chicane here. Challenging for that slipstream of Valentino Rossi. Okay, get it nice and slowed down. 2nd gear. Okay, we are up into P3. Let's see if we can keep the position we've just gained there. All over the place. On the corner exit there, almost losing the bike. But I think if we just keep the bike nice and steady for these last few corners, don't do anything stupid, I can come round to finish the 500cc French Grand Prix in P3, a very strong podium position. I will take that as John Kaczynski is headbanging his way down to P1 there. But I will take that. What's our fastest lap? We did a 1:37.2, so we're well within the pace. Kenny Roberts, we were a little bit faster than him on pace. We just needed to get a little bit better with the corner entry and general consistency of our braking there. I definitely thought we could have gone for the win there, but yeah, that was a very fun race. So that was the 500cc race at the Le Mans Bugatti circuit for the French Grand Prix, and yeah, we raced the 1994 Cagiva here of John Kaczynski. Very nice looking bike that is, and it was a very fun race, to be honest. I think the AI are actually very well behaved around that track, racing very well, and they know their lines very consistently as well, which made for a very fun race, if I do say so myself. But yeah, there's not a lot to be said about this Cagiva for me because, again, it's a bit before my time, and I'm not too familiar with this team here. But I do know that they were very contemporary with their time using the V4 engine configuration, 500cc two-stroke, very competitive bike of its time. And I'm not sure what happened to the team, to be honest, but yeah, very nice looking bike that is indeed. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give this video a like, share it, and comment if you want. Uh, Hope you enjoyed watching this one as much as I enjoyed making it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Thanks for watching once again.